Okay, let me just explain what I said in my last video that like basically had a lot of views on like how I see Germany and how you cannot be creative here. Let me explain to you something, okay? Let's say like you have this specific idea of like whatever it is, okay? And you want to sell it in Germany and you want to sell it in the US. Guess what country would be like, okay, let's try it out, whatever, let's try, it's a cool idea, whatever. They don't think about if this makes sense or if it doesn't. They just feel like it's a cool idea and they will like participate in that kind of, you know, new thing, and like they want to purchase it and try it or whatever. Guess what would happen in Germany? In Germany, people would most likely be like, I don't need it, it's too much money, blah 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 blah. So there's like a very like less chance of you putting something new on the market, because Germany, I mean, it's getting better. Gen Z is definitely a really cool generation, love it, because they're just so modern and like they really do stuff differently. But the majority is like, no, I don't need that, I don't want that, is that necessary, does it even make sense? And like they question it before even like trying. It's so hard to put someone on this like trying, and maybe it's a trend or whatnot, but like it's just very differently. We don't in Germany adapt to changes quickly, okay? Things that are so hyped in the US, they take so much, and I'm just saying the US because the US is definitely a country that sets you know, trends, and like yes, of course there's other countries, but I'm just using that as an example. And let's say the US has a trend, and then it goes viral in America, and people be like, oh, I want that, I want to participate in whatever. And then in Germany, it takes so much time to implement that new thing in Germany. And it has always been that way, okay? It has always been that way. The way that it got here, it's always been out in the United States, okay? That's how it goes, and that's how it has always been. And yes, it's going a little bit faster now, but it's just, I don't know. Or even digitalization. I can't speak. Anyways, it's just, we're still in the middle age when it comes to that. Like, it's crazy. Like, so many things were just not digital, and then people still complain like, why do we have to do this, blah 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 blah, I can't do that. Instead of just learning new things, instead of just being like, okay, the world is changing, let me change with it. What is so wrong about that? And I don't understand it. As someone that is working in the IT field, I'm like, this is insane. People still, thankfully not in my company, but like I've witnessed it from other companies I worked for that were German companies. You had to print out certain things to sign it, and then just scan it in, and then put it back in the system as like a file, that like a scanned file. Like, that is insane. Like, who does that? That's just like what people did 50 years ago. Like, hello? Can you please adapt to the new age? This is crazy. And I personally don't like it. And I feel like when you have new ideas, whenever it's like, but, and then you have so many regulations, it's crazy. Literally, the way that you have an idea and it's like, it sounds so legit and it sounds so amazing, or like, you just have to go through a process of so many rules, so many registrations, so many, like, people have to, you know, just sign it and do this and do that. Like, there's so much paperwork. Your idea's already freaking dead after, like, you've been through all of that. Like, you're like, you would question yourself 1,000 times more, because there's so much you have to go through in order to make it official than in the US, where it's like less shit. I mean, yeah, maybe there's a higher chance of getting sued, but like, ideas are just not welcome. They're just not welcome. And maybe that's just my very own opinion, and it's fine if it's my very own opinion. If you disagree, just definitely comment down below. I'm open for constructive criticism. I'm not a know-it-all, but that's how I see it. And that's so sad, because I really wish we would just adapt to new things more easily, because Germany, honestly, Germans are very determined. We're organized. We're always on point, you know? Like, we're hardworking. We could do so much better, but somehow we don't want that. And I say we because I do have the citizenship. Maybe I should just take myself out because I don't agree with that, because I'm like always like, oh, new idea, love it, let's do it. But I don't know, maybe I'm just really, I don't know, maybe I was wrong, or like born in the wrong place, I don't know.